What is happening, and welcome to another Photography Talk episode 158. And friends, before we get diving into this, I know what you're thinking. Alex, hey, there's something a little off about you today. And friends, you are absolutely correct. You see, this week, my son was home from school all week, had the flu, temperature over 102 degrees. And anyway, he's feeling fine today. But late last night, well, I started feeling something going on inside, and today I feel like absolute ass. I have a 102.1 degree temperature right now. I feel cold yet warm. My head is throbbing, my body aches, and my head is a little foggy. And you may be saying, well, why aren't you just relaxing? Well, that's a good question. You see, we're on episode 158 of Photography Talk. We have never missed a single week. And believe me, friends, it is 5:21 in the afternoon. I've been relaxing on the couch and trying to justify, okay, missing one episode is not going to be the end of the world. And I decided I need to get up. But I'm going to let you know that if I'm a little off, well, you know why. And so if there's like an awkward break, well, that's because I started coughing, and well, I had to cut to that camera, for example. But anyway, friends, if you getting back onto topic here, without all that out of the way, if you wanted to have a DJI Mini Pro that came out earlier this year but didn't like the price, you're going to be thrilled to hear about what is coming out right now. DJI has you covered with a new, less expensive model. Now, what is it? Well, we're going to discuss that here in a moment. Now, we'll also discuss 3 new rumored lenses coming from Canon in the first half of the new year. Now, all of which are wide-angle L-series lenses, which pretty stinking cool. Now, also in the news this week is Skylim's Luminar Neo, which just got another extension to make it even more functional. Now, we'll explore the details of that here in a moment. But first, before we dive into all the news here for this week, as I mentioned a moment ago, every single week we put these news reels together full of bite-sized little news nuggets to keep you informed as far as what is happening with the photography industry. Now, of course, if you find some value with this video, as I keep saying over and over again in every single video, there's that whole YouTube algorithm that really does dig it. And let's be real here, it helps the channel out when you hit that like button. So really do appreciate that ahead of time. That said, let's get on to this week's headlines. Now, earlier this year, DJI unveiled the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Now, hot on the heels of that drone is another new model. This is the DJI Mini 3. Now, the Mini 3 slots into the lineup in the budget category. Now, the DJI website shows the base price of this thing at $469 for the drone by itself. Now, if you want the RC-N1 remote, the price is $559 from DJI. Now, even the high end, the More combo, or the Fly More combo rather, is affordable with a price tag of $718. So, what do you get for those prices? Well, the Mini 3 comes with a 1/1.3 inch sensor that's capable of capturing 12 megapixel photos and recording 4K HDR video. Now, the camera can also rotate 90 degrees to capture images and video in a vertical format, which is a feature that it shares with the more expensive Mini 3 Pro. Now, what's more is the Mini 3 sensors is designed for larger pixels, which improves low light performance. Now, combine that with the fixed 1.7 aperture of the lens, and the Mini 3 is capable of much better image resolution, lower noise, and sharper depth of field. Now, the drone is also outfitted with a dual native ISO and on-chip HDR technologies, which enables it to capture images with extreme dynamic range. The HDR feature is also available for shooting video up to 4K 30p. Now, other features include 2x digital zoom in 4K. You're getting a 4x zoom in 1080p and a 2x zoom when shooting still photos. Now, all of this is wrapped into something that weighs just 9 ounces. So if you want to grab a DJI Mini 3 for yourself or for somebody on your holiday shopping list, well, time is of the essence because ho, 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 Christmas is, geez, actually, dang, a couple weeks, 10 days away. So I'm going to put a link in the description below. Now, just a couple weeks ago, we discussed the all-new RF lens patents from Canon. Now, you have the 100-400, which, if you recall, was a 4.6 to 7.3 IS. You have the 85mm 1.4 IS, and you have the 24 to 120 2.8 beast of a lens. Now, at this point, these lenses aren't even in development yet. But if you're desperate for a new RF lens, Canon apparently has several new wide-angle lenses or versions that are on the way. Now, rumor has it that Canon will release not one, not two, but 3 wide-angle RF lenses in 2023. And not only that, all 3 lenses are expected to come in the first half of the year. Now, perhaps the most exciting lens of the bunch is the RF 35mm, which might be a 1.4L or even a 1.2L. Either way, this lens has been rumored, man, for a very long time. So it's going to be nice to see that this thing finally crystallized onto the market. Now, another option expected early next year is the RF 24mm 1.4L. Now, the 24mm focal length would be popular amongst the landscape photography crowd for a ton of reasons. Now, though all sorts of photographers would love the big aperture and the low light shooting. There's no confirmation about the third lens, but speculation is that it's going to be the RF 28mm L series lens. Now, if that's the case, Canon will have a nice group of wide-angle lenses that allow photographers to choose the lens that fits their workflow. Now, we'll have to see which of these rumors really pan out here. Now, if they are, I might have to pick up one of these. Actually, I know which one I would get. It's hands down the 24. I think I mentioned in a few videos back, one of my favorite lenses of all time was the 24mm. It was when I was shooting Nikon. 24mm 1.4. Man, that was a beast of a lens, but it was so darn sharp. But as we get more details about this, we're going to keep you guys informed, so stay tuned for that. Wow, it has been a minute since we've discussed Luminar Neo, but it seems like it's appropriate time since they just released another extension for their AI-powered image editing program. The new extension is called Magic Light AI, and it allows you to add beams of light to a light sources in a image. Now, this is particularly timely release because Magic Light AI can be used to enhance all of the holiday-themed photos with Christmas lights in the background. Now, Luminar notes that Magic Light AI works best with artificial light sources like Christmas lights, street lights, rather than, of course, the sunlight. Now, the extension works by using a neural network that analyzes image to identify the light sources, then gives you the ability to make light more intense, so you can control the variety of factors, including the size and the number of light beams, their width, brightness, and even the intensity. Now, this extension, along with 6 previous released extensions, can be purchased individually or as part of a Luminar Neo Pro subscription plan. So you can also buy it as part of the 2022 extension pack. And so if you want to jump on this, I'm going to put links down below so you can head over to Skyline website and learn more. Last but not least, let's shift gears here and talk about our current giveaway. We have 3 excellent prizes up for the grab this month. We have the Vanguard Veo 265 travel tripod. We have the 16x20 canvas print from canvasprints.com. And of course, the $100 Amazon gift card. Now, as always, entering the giveaway is, well, we make it really simple. Step 1, you got to like this video, and friend, you need to subscribe to the channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So by all means, get watching some of our other videos, and yeah, you figured out. Leave some comments. Step 3, register on PhotographyTalk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you happen to register on the site already during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win, but as we keep saying over and over again, swing and by, say hello. We would love to see it, and that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on PhotographyTalk or how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck, and one last thing before I go shutting out these cameras. If you enjoy this sort of content, be sure to head over to PhotographyTalk, sign up for an account. It's free to do so, and it's going to give you access to literally thousands of photography-related articles on the site, including news articles on camera gear, photography tutorials, and much more. So take a moment, sign up for an account, and get access to material that will help you take your best shot. And friends, boy, I am so thrilled that I made it through recording this here. My brain is like insanely foggy right now. But you know, regardless, I am, as I always am at this time of the video, I am always honored that, you know, knowing that there are so many sources, there are so many options for you on YouTube, and you've taken time out of your schedule and supported the channel by watching this video. So we really do appreciate everything, and all of the comments, the view, and all that other fun stuff. get where I'm leading with this. But anyway, friends, so if you haven't already, I would appreciate you consider doing all that YouTube stuff, the like, subscribe, and make sure you hit all notifications so you don't miss a single video just like the one that you just watched there. Friends, well, I am going to, as you can imagine, I'm going to shut these cameras off. I'm going to get them downloading into my computer. I'm going to go sit down on the couch and relax a little bit before I tackle on editing this. But anyway, friends, you get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.